All right, here he comes. Sorry, we were just picking on you on how you always complain about the length of a tournament time, and then
you hold it up. Nope, we don't want to hear it. Nope. No, boo. Sit down and play.
No, we love Alex.
Hey, guess what? We're trying to run tournament over here. We're trying to run tournament. I don't care about none of that.
That you were just over there. Who even plays this game?
Yeah.
First of all, Mexicans. Can we back up to Jason, don't be racist. Mexico.
They do, and they're very good. And Chris G plays this game.
Oh, they can play they can come play the game, but they got to be here legally. I'm a Trump voter. I'm gonna put a wall around KOF.
Mexicans are godlike at KOF. I don't know why. They're
because they play. It's a regional thing. They play the game more in that end of the continent.
That's like their Street Fighter over there.
Yeah. Just like, even though we got a lot of Mortal Kombat players up here, there's like way more in Ohio than there's up here.
Actually, to be honest with you,
go ahead.
Mexicans are godlike at Mortal Kombat. Like
Really?
the old ones, MK3, like MK Trilogy.
Oh
MK3.
yeah, that's right. You're a player of those games from back in the day.
They are ridiculous at those games. You're talking about like crazy Dominican and Chilean tournaments where you don't even understand what they're saying in the background, but they doing 100% combos. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're gonna get into this match: White Beast versus Matt Rose. That's funny. His name is Matt Rose, and White Beast's main Rose in Street Fighter 4. Right. Oh, cut you. I'm gonna cut you, girl. Oh, random overhead. Rio Benda. Touch it.
And I think it's amazing how, like, when I started hanging out around here in 2011, 2012,
Yeah.
as far as Street Fighter, you played Marvel, you didn't play much Street Fighter.
No.
In fact, I beat you at a Street Fighter game.
You did.
Probably the only time that will ever happen.
You beat me. I actually entered in a bar and you beat me. I was playing Ryu.
Yep.
You beat me with Jury.
Yep.
I sucked at Street Fighter 4 really bad. Until the end, I actually started playing it, and I more so mained Adon than I did Ryu. I still play Ryu because I like to throw fireballs. I always like throwing fireballs. Mm-hmm. And I never got a chance to really learn Ken. Ken was really good in Ultra, but I never got a chance to like fully pick him up how I wanted. So I just stuck with Adon because he was a lot easier. And he fit my button happy play style,
Yeah. But like here, and then White Beast he played a lot. He did some Cammy, then he settled on Rose later on in the game.
Right.
But you guys are still not the top. Like towards the end, Alex was top tier.
Yeah, towards the end, right.
But like in the beginning there, you guys were down low, and now this game you two would consistently are in the top three always.
Right.
And it's amazing how that how that happens.
It's just like, it just goes to show that no matter what game it is, Street Fighter or whatever, if you decide to put your heart or put your time into it, that you can be good at it. That's how I see it for anybody. I'm not a traditional Street Fighter player, but I did play Capcom Street Fighter base games traditionally, like CVS2 and stuff like that. But if you want to call me a specific player, I'm actually a Mortal Kombat player. Because I started out with MK3 online tournaments back in 2008.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I loved the older Mortal Kombat games. I'm 42, so that shit was in the arcades when I played.
Right.
But I remember though my favorite out of all of them was Mortal Kombat 2.
Right.
I think it had the best juggling combo system of any game.
Right, and it hurts so bad. Like katana, fan in the corner, jump kick, fan into air punch or uppercut, like 60%, 70% in the corner.
I remember the first time I saw that combo, someone did it to me. Remember Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo had the X split?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the X-band modem.
Right.
I had one of those, and over a dial-up, somebody did that. 60, 70% katana quarter combo.
Right.
I just dropped the controller.
Like, what is this? Like, because you got to remember, around that time, like, stuff like that wouldn't happen. Shit like that was unheard of. Like, even because in MK1, it wasn't like, they didn't start finding, like, all the broke shit, like the speed run shit, till, like, later on.
Yeah.
But, like, MK1, it was just, like, spear,
Yeah.
uppercut, freeze, uppercut.
I don't even think there's
You know?
real actual combos in the game. Because they were still kind of, the combos were still kind of new to fighting games.
Right. So then when the whole combo system, like MK2 and Street Fighter 2 were like the two games to like revolutionize fighting games.
Right.
Like there's actually a documentary that I watch like I watch it often. It's like every maybe at least like 2 or 3 times a year, like on how MK2 like really like revolutionized the fighting, especially like with the block button. Like what game has a block button? You know, the block button is like unique to Mortal Kombat, you know. And that's like, it's crazy because coming up, people, like when I played the older games and I actually like stayed on them, like even in the arcade, it was like, you know, what do you know about that? What you know about these old games? And that stuff always intrigued me, you know what I'm saying? See, my era was the Michigan Fun Center era. I wasn't around for the butterfly and, you know, all that good stuff. White Beast takes that.
All right, he's
in White Beast fashion.
Darius. Oh, Darius is here. I'll get Darius and Ayo on.
Okay.
Are you ready to play, Darius, or you need to warm up? You ready to play? All right, let me get Darius.